Chapter 8. Point of view of Lene. The raindrops hit my window pane gracefully, making its own musical rhythms. Something about the rain just put me at ease all the time, and I always seem to wonder what other people were doing when it poured like this. Were couples like snuggling up? Were they making love, or were they just at home lonely like me? Malik called me a few times back to back. He even left a few voicemails. I saved them all. I cradled the phone in my hands when I replayed it over and over again. His voice sounded so deep and sexy and apologetic. I was still kind of upset and wasn't ready to talk to him. Singing along to the song that played on the radio and daydreaming about the maybes and the what ifs, I actually got startled by the sound of my doorbell. I thought to myself, the pizza that I ordered came fast tonight. I opened the door, but to my surprise, there stood Malik. He was drenched of rain and looking like a lost puppy. I'm sorry for dropping by like this, all unannounced and stuff. And I know you're probably still mad at me, but I was calling you and you didn't answer. It kind of had me worried. But I just wanted to apologize about earlier. I didn't mean no harm, Lene. Malik said this quivering and trembling from the gust of the cold winds. Come inside. It is freezing out there. Nah, it's cool. I'm just head back home. I just had to get that off my chest. I didn't mean to ruin your night. You probably got company or something. Don't be ridiculous, Malik. Get in here. You're soaking wet. The least I can do is get you something dry to wear and something warm to drink. And no need to worry about company. I'm alone. I don't want to impose on you, though, Lene. You're not. And where's your umbrella? Oh, you ain't know? Thugs don't carry umbrellas. Malik joked as he walked inside. Standing in my dining room area on, my hard cherry wood floors, Malik looked around and he was like, nice place. He admired my chandelier and my self-proclaimed interior work, because I'm an interior decorator on the low. Go ahead, Lene, go ahead. I thanked him for his compliments and then told him to take his wet clothes off so that I could wash and dry them. He did as what was told. I turned my head as he stripped down to his boxes and only, stealing glances when I thought he wasn't looking. Here you go, Nurse Lene. Having no other choice but to turn around and grab the clothes from him, my eyes traced the outline of his package. And oh my God, in that very instant, I felt my nipples protrude through my tank top. And I also felt a flow gush through my panties. I hope he didn't notice how turned on I was. Nervously, I spoke. Yeah. Let me get those for you. I'll be right back. Escaping into my bedroom area, I let out some air. I must have been holding my breath or something. Whew. He just don't know, Lord, how good he looks. Whew. Even with a crippled, busted up knee, oh, he just fine. I grabbed a towel, some basketball shorts, and one of my, oversized t-shirts. I prepped myself and inhaled and exhaled, my little breathing exercises before walking back out of my bedroom and back to the dining area where, he was standing, physique all, just on point. He just was standing there waiting. Poor thing. I passed him the towel and clothes and told him, make himself comfortable. Make yourself at home. He got dressed and sat on the couch and he turned to the sports channel. I then, started his items in the washing machine and put on some tea. Chapter 9. Malik's point of view. Lene has such a beautiful home. It smelled good of all kinds of fragrances and it looked like, it came directly out from a magazine. I was scared to move, walk, or touch anything. She made me feel comfortable though. Her job is suitable for her personality. She is a caring person and she genuinely loves to help people. After giving me a change of clothes and making tea and moving, about the house for a moment, she finally sat down on the couch next to me. I just stared at her. She was so beautiful. Why are you looking at me like that? You're gorgeous, Lene. Bing bong. The doorbell rang. She got up quickly, running to the door, saying she ordered pizza. We sat, we ate, we watched movies. The rain outside seemed to get worse. It started thundering and lightning. She flinched a few times and her eyes widening at the sound of, each boom, like she was scared or something. You scared of thunder and lightning? Come here, let a thug protect you, I said, extending my arms out, so that I could hold her. No, Malik, I'm actually scared of you. What? Why? Boom! Another thunderbolt blasted from the sky. She jumped in my arms, so I just held her, delicately enough to show her I care and firmly enough to assure her that she's protected. She laid her head on my chest and I stroked the hairs out of her face. I told her everything's gonna be okay while rocking her gently. Tracing my chest line, with her index finger, she asked me something. Malik, why did you do that today? I'm really sorry about that. I didn't mean to upset you. I promise it will never happen again. Malik? Yes, Lene? I'm sorry too. I didn't mean, to hit you like that across your face. I was just really embarrassed and I was caught off guard. It's okay, Lene. What do you mean when you said you don't want nobody else with me? Lene asked. Letting out a sigh, Malik responded. It means exactly what it's saying. I got feelings for you, Lene. And I don't know what it is, but, you got me expressing myself and I like you. Oh, okay. I just wish our first kiss would have been somewhere else, like someplace special, she said, curling herself up in a knot-like fetal position underneath my arms. That's the thing. Anywhere with you is special to me, he replied. She mumbled, oh, that's so sweet. Then she drifted off into a sleep. She looked so peaceful just laying in my arms. I heard the dryer buzz off, which told me my clothes were done, but I was too scared to budge. I didn't want to wake her up. I caressed the jawline of her face. Her skin was so smooth. I couldn't resist not kissing her. So I planted a soft kiss on her forehead, and I said, I think I already love you. She responded back to me. She said, me too. Then squeezing at my waistline with a smile on her face, while her eyes were still closed. So I don't know if she was like sleep or sleep talking, so I shook her a little bit just to wake her up, making sure I wasn't hearing things. Hey, yo, Lene, you all right? I'm about to be out, all right? My clothes is done. Sitting up and rubbing her eyes and yawning gave me, slight confirmation that she was knocked out and probably most likely unaware what she just said to me. She stood up, on her feet. She stretched, then wobbled off in the direction towards her bedroom area, mumbling in her little sleepy voice, Malik, come to bed. The weather is too bad out there, okay? I was shocked. She wanted me to spend the night. She said my name, so I knew, she had to be a little awake to decipher that. So I turned the movie off and crawled in her cozy bed. I held her from the back, smelling her sweet scent of her hair. They call it the spoon position, whatever. Her skin was so plush and warm. There was no better place I'd rather be than with her. I fell asleep with her in my arms. Aw.